Hey guys, welcome back to GTA 6 Hub. Today we'll be going over how weather will make GTA 6 an entirely different game. Let's get into the video. Now the first thing to note is that of course with every season we all wear specific clothes, right? Like we all wear shorts in the summer and some weirdos wear shorts in the winter. I don't recommend that because your legs will get cold. But anyways, as you know, most people who are sane wear clothes to fit the season or the weather that's going on. So we're going to start with that as our first point. And it's just going to be that we're going to need specific clothes for each season or, each weather predicament. Otherwise, just like in real life, you're going to lose some legs, some fingers, hypothermia, things like that. So now let's get into the actual weather effects. So let's start off with rain and let's compare some real life scenarios, right? Okay, so right now in GTA, you drive in the rain, right? There's nothing. It's just rainy. It's annoying. Cool. But in real life, if you're driving in heavy rain and your tires maybe aren't the best, you will hydroplane. Now, hydroplaning is when you basically hit the brakes and during a rainstorm or something like that, and then you don't stop because you're sliding on water. Hydro is water, planing is you're on a plane now. Congratulations. No, I'm just kidding. That's basically what it is. You go to hit the brakes and you just slide instead. Now, in GTA 6, that could be a thing, and as we all know, GTA story mode can be very annoying when it comes to wrecking. So you might think, like, oh, I'm going to slide into some cars. Oh, well, wow. But I feel like more often than not, you're going to slide, hit some cars, and then fly out of your windshield. Not only because that's more realistic for the speed you're probably going, but because that's just how the head-on collisions in GTA 5 story mode worked. They didn't really do that in GTA Online, so I don't really see that affecting GTA Online very much. But that's the works. Rain equals hydroplaning. Hydroplaning equals sliding off the road and dying. Well, there you go. But another thing, I don't think they're going to implement things like hypothermia for rain. I don't think they're going to implement like you getting sick, pneumonia, anything like that. I think they'll leave it strictly to just in-field effects to where you won't have to, sit in the hospital for a week because you're sick. Moving on to the snow or winter, and again, we have the whole sliding effect from snow and ice being on the road. That's a common thing in real life too. A lot of closes happen because of snow. Businesses, schools, they all close because a lot of buses can't really drive on the snow, and especially on the back roads, meaning that if it's a back road, a heavy environment that we're getting for GTA 6, then snow would make things very, very hard for everyone involved, real life or not. So there's your first point, but next up we have something that's pretty unique, and it's blizzard. Now, in normal snowstorms, we want to wear a coat anyways, right? But if you're not wearing a coat, there's a probable chance you'll take health damage in GTA 6 if they go for the realism route, because if you're out in the middle of a blizzard with ice and snow, you probably deserve to be taking damage because you need to go get a freaking coat on before you lose your fingers. What's wrong with you? Now, besides the realism health damage, we also get our field of view lowered because if you've ever been in a blizzard or seen a snowstorm, you will know that it actually blocks your vision because there's a giant white wall of snow blocking your vision. And that's how it goes. Now, the final note I have is causing your car not to start. And for any of you people who are driving cars right now, if you don't start your car for a while, sometimes it won't start. This is more often in the winter, which means, hey, look at that. So we're talking about your car might not start because it's too cold. That's a real life thing. Another realism thing going on here. A lot of these points have to deal with realism. I feel that they should include these because it's like not really a big deal. Maybe you could pack clothes in the back of your trunk so you could change anytime you want. I don't really see the need to make this a huge deal, but it would be cool to have some of this realism in effect. Maybe even for RP servers. Now this one's kind of far-fetched, and hear me out. So in the summer, right, there's really not any specific weather ailments. There's no blizzards. There's maybe some tsunamis. That's a whole nother video probably. But I'm thinking about just hot days in general. And one thing I was thinking of was because it's so hot, the air is so dry and humid, whenever you're trying to sprint, you're going to be breathing a lot heavier. It's going to be harder to breathe, just like in real life. So you're going to take a lot more stamina usage whenever you're trying to sprint while on a quote-unquote hot and sunny day. Think to Pokemon whenever somebody uses sunny day and then the sun starts beating harshly, or whatever the text specific is. That's what I'm kind of inferring at, is like the really, really, really hot days, like over 120 degrees Fahrenheit hot days. That's what I'm meaning. You could also take health damage for not wearing, specific clothes, because the sun does hurt you in real life too. It causes many skin cancers, and it just burns you and really hurts. So there's all my points. That's all we have for today's video, guys. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like on the video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.